it's me, Mr. A, back with story time for another day, and chapter 4 of Don Quixote. Chapter 4, Deceitful Sheep. In the morning, after breakfast, Don Quixote noticed a huge, dense cloud of dust approaching them along the road. He almost purred with delight. "See that, Sancho? My great deeds today will be written in the book of fame for future generations to admire. That dust is coming from a vast army of countless different nations marching towards us." "In that case there must be two armies," said Sancho, "because opposite, back there behind us, is another dust cloud, just like it." Turning around, Don Quixote saw that Sancho was right. "These two armies," he proclaimed, "will clash in the middle of this vast plain. The army in front is led by the great Emperor Alifanfaron. The army coming up behind belongs to his enemy, Pentapolin, king of the Germanites." "Why do these two lords hate each other so much?" asked Sancho. "Because," replied Don Quixote, thinking rapidly. He could picture the scenario so clearly, he was convinced it was real. "The Alifanfaron loves King Pentapolin's daughter, and the king won't let them marry because Alifanfaron is a pagan and Pentapolin's a Christian." As the dust clouds loomed ever larger, Don Quixote, more excited by the minute, even began naming the knights in each army, pointing out their flags. "Listen, Sancho, can't you hear the horses, the bugles, the beating of drums?" "All I hear," said Sancho, "is lots of sheep bleating." He was right. 2 flocks of sheep were coming closer, flanked by shepherds. "You're too scared to see properly," scoffed Don Quixote. "Stand aside while I support one of these armies." He whipped up old Rocinante into a gallop, waved his lance and sped across the plain like a thunderbolt. "Come back!" yelled Sancho. "I swear by my sword it's sheep you're charging." "Follow me, knights of the Emperor!" cried Don Quixote, ignoring Sancho as he galloped straight into the army of sheep, spearing them with fury. "I am the Knight of the Long Face!" "Stop!" shrieked the shepherds. When they found Don Quixote was unstoppable, they drew out their slings and pelted him with stones until he fell down, squealing with agony. Quickly they rounded up their flocks and raced away. "Are you badly wounded?" panted Sancho, running as fast as he could to where Don Quixote lay. "I think they've knocked all my teeth out." Don Quixote staggered stiffly to his feet. "But knights never complain. I'd rather lose teeth than my sword arm." "Didn't I tell you they were sheep?" "It just shows," replied Don Quixote. "My old enemy the enchanter is up to his tricks again. Envious of the glory that was just a breath away from being mine, he turned the armies into a flock of sheep. I was on the knife edge of victory." "Never mind, Sancho. Another adventure awaits us on another day." "Right, we'll find out what that adventure is tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye."